I wanted to start making some primitive videos here, so I thought I would get out today and I wanted to try to start do a friction fire with a bow and drill method. So I was out here just looking for some stuff. I found, see if I can get it here, some cattail-fluff. I'm going to use that as part of my tinder bundle. And when I was out here looking around, I'm just back from my house here, I found this tree, this weed. I don't know what it is, so maybe someone can help me out here. Try to get a good look at it. It's got, kind of looks like this. This is the texture of the bark here. There's some more of it over here. I don't know what it is, but maybe someone does. But what I thought was interesting about this, or at least useful, and you could see here how I snapped and I started peeling this bark off here, and see, it pulls a nice strips right there. I hit some branches, but you can get some nice lengths. So I thought what I would do while I'm out here gathering stuff, I'd get some of this bark and I'll make some cordage out of it. And I know there's lots of videos out there, but I thought I'd contribute a little bit since I like doing this stuff. So what I'll do here is I'll just start by getting a couple lengths of this. And I'll gather a bunch about this size. I'll process it a little bit, and then I'll make some cordage. So I'm doing that. Ready. Something else I wanted to point out here. Maybe this will help us identify it. Maybe too. It's very pithy in the center here. I don't know if you can see that. There's this and it's really smooth and kind of slippery now that I debarked it. But yeah, I don't know what this is. Maybe someone could maybe help me here. But this is the bark. I got it all stripped out. I think I got enough here to make a decent amount of cordage. So I'll take this back now and I'll start working on it. Alrighty, I'm back now. I just have all my freshly stripped bark strips right here, laid out here. And my cattail fluff. I think I might have said cowtail earlier. I like cowtails, so this is cattail fluff. What I'm doing here is I'm just beginning the process. This all that means is I'm taking off this outermost bark here, and what I'm left with is just this light colored inner bark, and that seems to be pretty strong. I'm going to use that. And after I get this outer bark completely off, I'm just stripping down the inner bark to the right size lengths. I'm just splitting it. And when I get it all processed here and stripped down to this length, I'll get back with you, and we'll start twisting this into some cordage. Alrighty, I have this all stripped down and processed. It could be done a little bit finer. Like, you could split this depending on how fine of a cord you want, but for my purposes, and this is kind of, you know, not super refined, this is going to be okay. This is going to be alright for what I'm doing. I'm not trying to make anything super spectacular here, but to get started, I'm going to just gauge how thick I want this cord to be. So I might need couple pieces here. And to start the whole thing off, this is right now what I'm working on is going to be the end of the rope. I just start by twisting one bundle here and twisting the other bundle here. And how I'm doing this is I'm pinching with both hands, I'm twisting, and then this one that's underneath here, I'm grabbing with these fingers and I'm pulling it up as I twist my wrist. So it's pulling one on top of the other. And then I repeat on the top one. I twist that real tight and twist it. And I like to twist this pretty tight. It makes a tighter weave and the cord seems to hold up better and be a little bit stronger. So I twist that till it stops, grab the other one underneath, and I just keep going like that. And that's all there really is to it. And that's how I do it. There's other ways to make cordage. This is the way I know and use. And right there I'm just splicing in a piece. And that's how you add length to it, and that's how you also add thickness. I grab a piece like this, I lay it on top there, and like I notice this bundle, it only has one piece left. So I'm going to do that, and twist it and lock it into place, and that right there locks that new strand into place. And once I get going here, alright, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to alrighty, there we go. Twist it. And yeah, like I said, this is big and bulky, but you know, it'll work for whatever you need some quick rope for, I guess. And what I'll do here, I'll twist this for a while, then I'll go back with you and show you where I'm at. Okay, here's the finished cord I made. It doesn't take very long, I guess about 15 minutes of twisting, and I got pretty decent sized length here, at least 3 feet or so. And all I did when I came to the end, here, is I just knotted it. Just a simple, like, little square knot at the end to tie it all off. And yeah. Now if I wanted to make this a little bit more refined look, I could just snip off, let's see if I can get in the picture, yeah, these little splices, oops, all these little splices along here, and then you have yourself a finished rope to be used for whatever. And here's another one I just made quick, a little bit smaller in diameter, but out of the same material, same bark. And a couple more examples here. I grabbed, this was some cordage I made out of one of the flowers, the leaves of one of the flowers on my mom's flower bed. I don't know what it is, but the leaves are the same shape, like if you're familiar with the yucca leaves to make cordage. They kind of look like that, but I don't know what the flower was. But I did the same thing. I spliced down the leaves and braided it into this cordage here. And some more. And like I was saying, this method is the same method I use when I'm making bowstrings. You can use this with sinew. In this case I have some artificial sinew here I made into a bowstring, and just same thing. This is a little bit more refined, a little neater. I got a couple of them, different diameters, different bows. One little one here, a little bow. But yeah, and I guess that'll do it. Thanks for watching.